I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. If you know where this affirmation comes from, you've been around a minute. Hi, my name is Patty, and I am here to bring love to the world. And I'm doing it through you, for you to find those unconscious, unloving parts of you. And when you show up in the world, you're going to be more loving and more conscious through daily spiritual practice, like listening to this channel, so we can have a more conscious and loving world. So a friend of mine called me last night, and she's like, Patty, can you add affirmations to your channel? I'm like, sure. As part of the daily spiritual practice, that makes a lot of sense. And wouldn't you know, I found a whole thing about it in today's reading from Journey to the Heart. And I'm going to give you this little exercise that is really powerful. I'm going to share my story about it, and I want you to listen up. This actually works. You can find those unconscious parts of you just by doing this. And you can also change your life. You can become a more loving person by loving and accepting yourself. And this is what I did. So this is back in the 90s when we only had cassette players. And it was a really big deal. Today, it's not a big deal. You can get your phone out and you can record it. So this is it. My friend told me, how about if you do this, Patty? I want you to go find 3 affirmations that resonate with you. And in those 3 affirmations, I want you to record first this: I love myself. I love the sound of my voice. And say that 3 times each. I love myself and I love the sound of my voice. And when after you record that, you record your affirmations 3 times. So you have, I love myself 3 times. I love the sound of my voice 3 times. And you have an affirmation that you record in your own voice 3 times. And you do that 3 times for 3 weeks. 3, 3, and 3. And what I used as my affirmation, it went like this: I love the sound of my voice. I love the sound of my voice. I love the sound of my voice. My affirmation was, my life is shaped by my choices. My life is shaped by my choices. My life is shaped by my choices. And oh my God, when I heard that, the moment I heard that affirmation, I said, you mean I can't keep blaming my parents anymore? I was like 30 years old when this was on. When this was happening, I was like, oh, wow. So then I began taking responsibility for my life and stopped blaming other people, because these are my choices I'm making. So the cool thing is, is that it really changed my life by listening to my own voice, how I talk to myself. So you know how we get into those ruts where just record it on your iPhone or your phone, put your headsets in, your earbuds in, and listen to it, and you can do that. And it changes your life, I promise. So today I'm reading, interestingly enough, from January 8th of The Journey to the Heart from Melody Beattie, and she's writing this. And it's such a really good story, and I want to share this with you. Love yourself until it's real. What does it mean to love yourself? To do nice, nurturing things for and to yourself? Well, yes, sometimes, but self-love runs deeper than that. Self-love means loving and accepting yourself, your thoughts, your beauty, emotions, your faults, imperfections and flaws, your strengths, your wit and wisdom, as well as your peculiar and unique way of how you see the world. Loving yourself means accepting and loving each and every part of you, and knowing that you're worthy, valuable, and lovable. It means loving and accepting yourself when you're surrounded by people who love you. And during those times when you think everyone's gone away, when you wonder if God's gone away too. During one of the darkest parts of my life, so says Melody Beattie, Al Franken, a comedian and producer, asked me to write an introduction to the book he was writing, Stuart Smalley's daily meditation book, I'm Good Enough, I'm Smart Enough, and Doggonit, People Like Me. I wasn't able to do much during that time in my life except walk to my fax machine and tear off the curled pages. That's how old this is. I take the pages back to my bed, lie down because I felt too shattered to stand, and read them. I'd laugh a little at Stuart's outrageous behavior, but the pages made me smile about something else too. Despite our search for sophisticated, sage advice and advanced learning. Sometimes it helps to remember the simple wisdom of humbling Stuart Smalley. Sometimes loving ourselves means accepting ourselves enough to tell ourselves other people like and approve of us. Sometimes loving ourselves means approving of ourselves, even when they don't. And it takes courage to stop cowering. It does. And openly love and accept and approve of ourselves. And don't just say the words. Love yourself and you experience that love. Love yourself until you experience that love. If this kind of content resonates with you, please subscribe, like, put in a comment below that you're committed to doing this work. I'm going to check in with you in a couple of weeks. Remember the 3, 3, and 3, 3 affirmations for 3 times every day for 3 weeks, and let's see what kind of changes that you experience. And I love you. Thank you for being here.